Your life begins to heal the moment your voice toward yourself turns gentle. When the words inside become warm, the body loosens its grip on old alarms. The mind stops bracing for criticism, and the heart remembers what it has always known. You are worthy of tenderness. Let these words land like sunlight on morning skin. There is nothing to prove here. There is only a soft turning, away from harshness and toward a language that nourishes you. If you pause and notice your breath right now, you may feel the simplest miracle. The exhale already knows how to let go. As you exhale, tell yourself quietly, I am learning to speak to me with kindness. Feel how the shoulders respond, how the jaw unclenches, how the chest finds a little more space. Your inner world listens to every tone you use, and today you are choosing a tone that heals. Allow the first doorway to be very simple. Softness is not a performance. It is a choice repeated in small moments. When you wake, you can greet yourself with, "Good morning, love." We will go gently. When you make a human error, you can answer with, "Of course I'm learning. I choose patience." When you look in the mirror, your eyes can become a friend's eyes. This is not pretending everything is perfect. It is remembering that growth needs warmth. A seed does not crack open in winter wind. It opens in welcoming soil. Let your words be that soil. As you sit, feel your feet on the ground. Let your breath travel like a slow tide in and out. On the next inhale, invite a little more room across the collarbones. On the exhale, release the weight you have carried for being not enough. Whisper inwardly, I am safe to be kind to myself. Notice the nervous system's reply, perhaps a soft sigh, perhaps a small quieting beneath the ribs. Your body is always eavesdropping on your inner speech. When you choose kindness, your biology receives it as safe. If doubt rises, will kindness make me lazy? Meet it with love. Kindness is not the absence of standards. It is the presence of support. The most effective encouragement is compassionate and clear. I believe in you does more than, why can't you get it right? Because belief opens possibilities, and possibility invites action. Let this be a new agreement. I grow faster when I am gentle with me. You might place a hand over the heart and one over the belly and say, I'm here with you. We can take the next step. Feel how that statement brings you back into the present, where change actually happens. Try a micro practice for the next hour. Each time you notice tension, tight jaw, lifted shoulders, shallow breath, pause and give yourself a sentence that's warmer by 1 degree. If the mind says, this is taking too long, answer, I'm right on time for me. If it says, I should have known, try, I know now, and that is enough. Let your inner language be a hand at your back, not a finger in your face. The shift is subtle, but it compounds. Kind words today become resilient habits tomorrow. Before we move on, bless this beginning. Bless the willingness to change the way you speak to yourself. Bless the part of you that is tired of being pushed and ready to be guided. You are not fragile, you are responsive, and you respond beautifully to love. Keep breathing, keep softening, keep choosing words that make your whole being feel welcomed. In this welcome, your true strength wakes. Let us continue by listening, truly listening to the voice that already lives inside your chest, not to judge it, not to argue with it, but to hear what it's been trying to do for you all this time. Sit as you are and let one slow breath roll in, one slow breath roll out. Notice the way thoughts arrive like birds that land and lift again. Some are gentle, some are sharp, some carry the old weather of places you've been. Simply notice, if a sentence floats up, "I always mess this up. No one will understand. I'm behind." Let it be written in soft chalk on an internal blackboard. You are the kind witness, not the critic. As you watch these phrases appear, feel your shoulders soften down and away from your ears. Release your jaw and let the tongue rest heavy. The purpose here is awareness, not punishment. You may realize that many of your phrases were borrowed. They could be echoes of hurried rooms, tired teachers, anxious caretakers, competitive environments, voices that were doing their best but did not know tenderness. What a beautiful thing to recognize. You can thank those voices for the protection they tried to provide and choose a new tone now. Whisper inwardly, "I hear you, and I'm choosing gentler words." This is a loving commitment, not a courtroom verdict. Each time you notice a familiar barb, you are catching a habit in the light. Habits soften in light. Try a quiet inventory. Over the next few minutes, observe 3 situations that usually spark your harshest self-talk, perhaps getting started, making a mistake, or resting. For each one, breathe into your chest as if widening a window. Ask tenderly, "What am I afraid would happen if I were kind to myself here?" The answer may surprise you. Often, the inner critic believes it is keeping you safe from disappointment, rejection, or stagnation. Thank it for its loyal, misguided service. Place a hand on your hair, and say, "I can keep us safe with kindness." Feel the low belly ease as those words are spoken. Your nervous system understands safety. Let your awareness become skillful. Notice not only the words, but the tone, the volume, the speed. Harshness rushes, kindness breathes, harshness spikes, kindness steadies. If you catch a flare of urgency, hurry up, fix it now. Let your next inhale be a count of 4 and your exhale a count of 6. On the exhale, reply inside, "We can go at a human pace." This small shift in cadence tells your whole system, we are not in danger. From that place, every decision gets clearer. Consider a micro-exercise for the day. Keep a small note, on paper or in your mind, labeled, "Language I'm Outgrowing." Each time a familiar hard phrase appears, place it on that list without drama. Then on a second list called "Language That Feeds Me," offer a kinder equivalent. You are not erasing history, you're composting it into nourishment. With each gentle substitution, notice the texture of your breath, the set of your shoulders, the warmth in your chest. Let your body confirm what your mind is learning. Kindness is effective. Now bring your attention to the sanctuary of the body, because words land somewhere. Your kind speech needs a soft place to rest, and your body is that place. Begin by feeling the weight of your seat and the support beneath your feet. There is nothing you have to hold up alone. Gravity is already loving you. Inhale and sense an easy lift along the spine. Exhale and imagine the base of your skull melting slightly as if warm water is flowing there. Scan your forehead and allow it to smooth. Unclench the jaw. Let the mouth hang open for a breath, then close gently, lips touching like a quiet promise. Bring attention to the shoulders, the places that have carried so many shoulds. With your inhale, picture a warm light pooling in the shoulder sockets. On the exhale, imagine that light trickling down your arms into your hands, emptying the old weight. Whisper inside, I set down what isn't mine to carry. Notice how, when your body hears these words, it participates. Perhaps the hands tingle or soften, perhaps the chest expands a bit more. The body is your ally. It believes what you repeat. Move to the heart center, the living room of your feelings. You might place a palm there and feel the rhythmic, faithful beating. Say inwardly, thank you for keeping time with my life. Appreciation changes the chemistry of your blood. It's like opening a window to fresh air. Imagine your heart space as a garden soil being turned over, air rising through earth, roots given room. Into this soil, we will plant sentences like seeds. I am safe to receive my own kindness. My inner voice is learning a new tone. Every cell is listening, and I speak with care. Feel the resonance, as if your ribs are a bell and these phrases are sound. Let's soothe the belly. So much emotion hides there. Bracing, anticipation, old be good messages. Breathe down into the low abdomen and picture a warm bowl there. On the exhale, silently pour in reassurance. You can rest. I am on your side. If there is tightening, no problem. Tightening is a body's way of asking for more love. Offer 2 more breaths, longer out than in. Allow the pelvis to feel heavy, grounded. When the base is stable, the mind trusts the moment. Finally, sense along the throat, the bridge between inner voice and outer life. If there's a lump of unsaid words, meet it with compassion. Roll your shoulders back and lengthen the back of the neck ever so slightly. Imagine a wide, clear river running from heart to mouth. On a gentle exhale, let a small sound escape. A sigh, a hum, a vowel. This is you saying to your system, expression is safe here. When the body knows it can speak, the inner voice calms. It no longer needs to shout. Here is a tiny ritual you can practice anytime. 3 breaths, 3 softenings, 3 phrases. Breath 1, soften the jaw. Say, I am safe. Breath 2, soften the shoulders. Say, I am learning. Breath 3, soften the belly. Say, I am worthy of kindness. Let this be a doorway you can always find in the dark. The more often you walk through it, the more your body becomes a home where kind words echo well. With your awareness clear and your body a welcoming place, you are ready to choose words on purpose. Language is creative. It builds rooms you then inhabit. Today, we choose rooms with windows. Begin with the simplest rephrases. When the mind throws a familiar thorn, I failed. Touch it lightly and try, I learned. Feel the difference in your chest. One phrase slams a door, the other opens it. If I'm so behind arises, try, I'm arriving step by step. Your nervous system hears the invitation to move rather than freeze. Kind speech is not vague. It is specific, honest, and generous. Instead of, "I'm terrible at this," offer, "I'm new to this, and I can practice." Rather than, "I should be further," try, "I'm right where growth can find me." These are not fancy affirmations to wallpaper over truth. They are accurate reflections that include compassion. Accuracy with compassion is powerful medicine. Notice the perfectionist's trap. The mind might say, "So now I have to be kind perfectly." Smile inside. We are not doing perfection, we are doing practice. Kindness on purpose means you choose again and again, and sometimes you forget. When you forget, your very next sentence can be, "Even forgetting is part of learning." Let that be a soft reset. Feel how the breath steadies when you grant yourself permission to be in process. Create a small phrase book that lives in your pocket or your memory. For starting, begin where you are, it's enough. For continuing, one more gentle inch. For pausing, rest is productive for me. For mistakes, repair is available. For comparison, another's path is not my map. Let these phrases find their way into the rhythms of your day, tied to the brushing of teeth, the turning of doorknobs, the pouring of tea. Repetition is how the mind learns. Kindness is strengthened by familiarity. Invite your inner voice to speak as you would to a child learning to walk or a friend rebuilding their life. You would not bark orders, you would celebrate steps. Feel the smile that rises when you say, "Look at you trying, that matters." Your brain records this warmth as safety, and safety frees energy for focus and courage. This is how kinder words become results. They remove the drag of shame and create lift for action. Let's practice with a common moment. Procrastination. The old script says, "What's wrong with you? Just do it." The body tightens, the task grows teeth. Try a new script. First breathe and name one micro step. Open the document, wash one dish, send one message. Then offer the sentence, "I make this easy for myself." Feel how the shoulders drop when you give yourself one small, clear action and a supportive tone. Do the micro step, then tell yourself, "See, I move with kindness." The mind loves evidence. Give it proof that gentleness works. Another everyday scene, receiving feedback. The old habit might leap to, "I'm bad, I disappointed them." Pause. Place a hand on your heart. Say, "Feedback is information, not identity." Then add, "I can take what helps and leave what harms." Notice the space that opens, like a window cracked to let in fresh air. From that space, you can adjust with dignity instead of spiraling into self-attack. When fatigue visits, the old Ishal, Andrij may declare, "I'm so lazy." Offer truth with love. "I am a body with limits. Rest refuels my gifts." You might stretch your arms upward, take a deeper inhale, and let the exhale be audible. Feel the subtle relief in your chest. The nervous system trusts a narrator who respects the body's needs. With trust, energy returns. As you keep choosing kinder words, celebrate micro shifts. Did you catch one harsh sentence today and soften it by a single degree? That is a triumph. Tell yourself so. "I noticed. I chose differently. I am proud of that." Let the warmth of pride spread like sun across a quiet room. Warmth helps new habits take root. You are learning a new dialect, the dialect of compassion. It sounds like steady breath, relaxed shoulders, and phrases that honor your humanity. Keep a loose, loving grip on this practice. If you find yourself slipping into old tones, that is simply another chance to say, I'm still learning and I love myself through it. Let those words be your bridge back to the path. The path is kind, and it is yours. There comes a moment in every day when the old story of not good enough tries to reappear, and often it shows up around mistakes. A word slips out too quickly, a deadline is missed, a promise to yourself gets postponed. The reflex may be to tense, to scold, to pile on. Instead, let's practice meeting missteps with mercy. Place one hand over the heart and one over the belly. Breathe in for a gentle count of 4. Breathe out for a count of 6. On the longer exhale, say quietly inside, I allow room for being human. Feel how the jaw releases by a small degree and how the chest makes space for that truth. Mercy is not the same as avoidance. Mercy is the strength to stay present with what is so that repair can begin. Think of each mistake like a child knocking at your door with scraped knees. The goal is not to lecture the child at the threshold. The goal is to bring them in, clean the wound, and offer comfort. When you treat your missteps this way, your mind learns to return to center faster. You can use a simple 3-part response. First, acknowledge, yes, this happened. Second, soothe. Feelings about it are allowed. Third, guide. Here is my next small step. The body responds well to this sequence. You may notice your shoulders slide down and the breath deepen as your nervous system registers safety and direction. When a mistake feels big, it helps to widen perspective. Stand up if you can and roll your shoulders back. Let your eyes look toward a window or a distant point in the room. Stretch your arms gently to the sides, palms open, as if giving the moment more sky. Say, I can grow here. You are not minimizing reality. You are remembering that growth often hides inside the very places that sting. If there is a knot in the throat, let a soft sound move through, a hum or a sigh. The body loves when emotion is given a pathway. A gentle journal cue can support this. Write, what did this moment try to teach me? Then add, what would make repair feel respectful for me and for others? Keep the answers practical and kind. Maybe it's sending a message that owns your part. Maybe it's blocking time on the calendar so the pattern shifts. Maybe it's simply telling yourself, I matter enough to try again. Bring your palm back to the heart as you write. That touch reminds your system that compassion is here with responsibility. Notice the old belief that shame is a good teacher. In truth, shame freezes action. Curiosity invites it. Replace, how could I, with what happened just before this. Trace the steps, not to punish, but to understand. You might discover you were hungry, la katsai. Wanly, tired, or overwhelmed, states that beg for care. Offer one sentence of mercy. Next time, I will meet my needs sooner. Let the belly soften as you say it. When the body knows your plan includes care, it relaxes its guard. If self-forgiveness feels far away, go slowly. Begin with, I'm willing to consider forgiving myself. That willingness is a door. Stand at it with tenderness. Breathe and repeat, I can be kind and accountable at the same time. Allow the paradox to calm you. Kindness does not erase consequence. It makes learning possible. You can feel this in your chest, like a door that was stuck beginning to swing. As you practice mercy, celebrate the exact moment you catch a harsh phrase and choose a softer one. That is the real win. Tell yourself, I noticed and I shifted. Feel the small smile behind your eyes. Over time, these small shifts accumulate into a new baseline. The voice that once attacked becomes the voice that encourages repair and steady effort. Now, let's turn toward praise, the gentle art of noticing what is working. Appreciation is not denial. It is a lens that includes goodness, so the mind does not collapse into lack. Begin with the body again. Place both hands on your ribs and feel the rise and fall that has never stopped for you since the day you arrived. Whisper, thank you for breathing me. A simple thank you awakens warmth from the inside. That warmth is fertile ground for progress. Look at your day with soft eyes. There are small victories tucked everywhere. You answered one message with care. You drank water before coffee. You paused before reacting. Name each one with sincerity. That was loving. Notice how your spine sits a little taller when you acknowledge yourself. The nervous system trusts praise that is specific and true. It learns to repeat what is recognized. This is how appreciation becomes strategy. Create a simple practice called the 3 beams. Morning beam. As you rise, name one quality you carry that helps you. Patience, humor, persistence, tenderness. Midday beam. Around lunch, name one action you've already taken that aligned with your values, no matter how small. Evening beam. Before sleep, name one thing in your world you're grateful is present. Clean sheets, a message from a friend, the way the light fell through a window. These beams illuminate your path, reminding your mind that goodness is active in your life. If the mind resists, I don't deserve praise until I do more, meet it with love. Say, praise is fuel, not a trophy. The more you appreciate aligned effort, the more energy you have to continue. Physiologically, appreciation can slow the heartbeat and soften the belly. Pause to feel that change. It is safe to let good in. You are not stealing from anyone else. You are meeting life with an open palm. Let your praise be embodied. When you notice a win, roll your shoulders back and let the heart broaden, as if the chest is a window opening to morning air. Take one fuller breath and allow a quiet yes. That yes tells your cells to imprint the experience. Over time, your brain begins to search for moments that match the feeling. This is not magical thinking. It is simple attention training. What we feed grows. Practice praising effort you once ignored. Did you rest when tired? I honored my body. Did you say no when you used to say yes? I respected my energy. Did you attempt something new even if it was clumsy? I am brave in practice. The old voice may try to discount these as small. Smile and reply, small is how life moves. Raindrops fill rivers. Threads make fabric. Quiet choices become a life. You can even thank your inner critic for trying to help. Say, I hear that you want me to excel. Let's work together by noticing what supports me. Then list 3 supportive things you've done today. Notice the critic soften when given a constructive role. Everyone inside you is relieved to be led with kindness. Let this praise also reach your future self. Speak to the one you're becoming as if they are sitting with you now. I'm building a foundation you can stand on. Feel the warmth in your chest as you say it. That warmth is motivation rising from a loving source. It's far more sustainable than the heat of self-attack. With warmth, you keep going. Kindness also means protecting the conditions that help you thrive. Boundaries spoken with love are an essential form of self-talk. They say to the world and to your own mind, I respect my time, my energy, and my needs. Begin by sensing your edges. Sit with both feet on the ground and picture a gentle circle of light around you at arm's length. Breathe into that circle. On your exhale, say, I am allowed to choose what supports me. Feel the back of your body lean into the chair, supported. This posture teaches your nervous system that it can stand with itself. A boundary does not need a hard voice to be firm. It needs clarity. Practice inside before you speak outside. If a request lands and you feel a clench in the belly or a lift in the shoulders, pause. Touch the place that tightened and ask, what do I need to be well here? Maybe you need more time, more information, or simply to say no. Answer yourself kindly, I can take a moment. Let the breath lengthen the exhale and try a phrase like, thank you for thinking of me, I'm not available for that, or I can do this much, not that much. The tone is steady and warm. Your body will recognize the truth of it. Set internal boundaries too. When a spiral of worry begins at night, you might say, these thoughts can wait until morning. I protect my rest. If comparison starts to nibble, offer, I will not measure. My worth against another's chapter. I return to my path. These phrases are doors you close gently but clearly. The softness is not weakness. It is self-respect in motion. There is an art to saying yes and no from love. A yes from obligation drains you. A yes from alignment nourishes you. A no from fear tightens you. A no from wisdom frees you. Feel the difference in your chest as you test a sentence. Say inside, yes, I will do that, and notice your body's immediate reply. Then say, no, I will not do that, and feel again. The body is often honest before the mind. Let it inform your language. When you need to communicate a boundary with someone, pair truth with care. I value our connection, and I need to end our call by 8. I love supporting you, and I won't be able to take this on. I want to be present, so I'll respond after I finish this task. Speak slowly, breathe between phrases, relax your jaw as you talk. The physiology of calm carries the message as much as the words do. If your heart races, place a hand there and silently say, thank you for protecting me. We're safe. Your rhythm will steady. Protecting your schedule is a profound kindness. Give your priorities a home by naming them on paper at the start of the day. Then protect that home with offensive time. You might block an hour for focused work, 30 minutes for a walk, 20 minutes for rest. When interruptions knock, Consult your list and answer with love, "I'm not available right now." This is how boundaries and kindness partner to create a life that feels like yours. Remember that boundaries are not just for others. They teach your inner voice how to speak. If you catch a thought barging in with blame, you can say, "That tone is not welcome. Try again with respect." Then rephrase it yourself. "I want to understand what happened so I can support me better." Feel that upgrade run through your system like fresh air. You are setting a standard for how you will be addressed, inside and out. Close this practice with a gentle ritual. Stand or sit tall. Inhale a count, and imagine your circle of light brightening a shade. Exhale and see it settle around you like a soft shield. Say, "My yes is precious, my no is wise, my voice is kind." Touch your shoulders, your jaw, your chest. 3 anchors. The body learns through repetition and touch. Let it memorize this steady state. Kind self-talk, merciful repair, true praise, and loving boundaries all belong together. Each supports the others. Mercy keeps you brave enough to try again. Praise keeps you fueled. Boundaries keep you resourced. And your voice, the one you are tending with such care, becomes the gentle leader of your days. Keep breathing, keep softening, keep telling the truth with love. You are building a way of speaking that your whole life can live in. You are entering a season where you can begin to speak to yourself as if your future self is already here. Imagine for a moment the version of you who has already healed, who has stepped into their full potential, who radiates peace and purpose. What would they say to you right now? How would they speak to the person you are becoming? The beauty of this practice is that it anchors you in a vision of your own growth, not as something distant, but as something happening right now. Start by speaking to your future self in the present tense. I am worthy of success. I am worthy of rest. I trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Each affirmation you speak is a call to that version of yourself that is calm, strong, and sure of their path. Allow the words to be a soft, loving invitation to your future, as if you are opening a door to a person who is already living the life you desire. Notice the shift in your body as you speak these affirmations. Your chest may open, your breath may deepen, and your shoulders may relax. You are preparing the soil for the seeds of this future, using words that nurture and support growth. When you speak to your future self, use language that is both gentle and empowering. You are making steady progress. You are learning to trust the timing of your life. You are exactly where you need to be. Speak to this version of yourself as a compassionate guide, offering reassurance and encouragement. What would they say to the parts of you that feel uncertain or afraid? They would remind you that it is all part of the process. They would encourage you to be patient with yourself, to honor your pace, and to trust that every step forward, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to the life you envision. Remember that your body is an important participant in this dialogue. The words you speak can activate a deep resonance within you, so allow yourself to feel the energy of your future as it flows through you. When you speak from the heart, when you speak as though your future self is already with you, your entire system begins to align with that truth. You are calling yourself forward, inviting your mind, body, and spirit to collaborate in the unfolding of your life. Now let's talk about how these words begin to take root and grow into action. The language of kindness is not meant to be merely a passive internal practice. It is meant to flow outward into the world. When you speak kindly to yourself, the seeds you plant inside begin to sprout into actions that reflect that kindness. It's not just about saying, "I am worthy." It's about living as though you believe that to be true. It's not just about thinking, "I deserve love." It's about acting from a place of self-respect and compassion. When you live your life aligned with your kindest language, small steps start to reflect the bigger picture. Your choices, your decisions, and your habits begin to shift because the way you speak to yourself has evolved. If you say, "I am worthy of health," then at nature. Ally follows that you will take actions that support your well-being. You will drink more water, move your body, and nourish yourself with foods that honor your vitality. If you say, "I am worthy of rest," you will allow yourself the space to sleep without guilt, to take breaks without feeling that you should be doing more. This is the magic of kind words. They become your guideposts, leading you to the actions that reflect your deeper beliefs. At the core of this practice is a shift in how you view effort and achievement. It's easy to think of success as something that's earned only after a great deal of struggle or hardship. But when you speak to yourself with kindness, you begin to see success as a natural outcome of being true to who you are. You start to trust that you are deserving of good things simply because you exist, not because you've earned them through sacrifice. Speak to yourself in a way that reminds you of your inherent worth, and you will begin to act from a place of ease rather than force. Your journey becomes one of graceful unfolding, not relentless striving. A gentle practice to integrate this into your life is to create a daily language check-in. Each morning, ask yourself, "How am I speaking to myself today?" Notice the language you are using. Are you kind, compassionate, and patient, or are you critical, rushed, or impatient? Take a moment to pause and reset. Perhaps you say to yourself, "I am choosing to speak to myself with love today," and let that intention flow into everything you do. As you move through your day, check in again. Am I speaking to myself in a way that reflects my worth? This simple habit will help keep your mind attuned to your true value, reminding you that you are always worthy of kindness, no matter what. Your language is the bridge between the inner world and the outer world. It is the quiet force that shapes your reality, that changes the way you show up in your own life. By consistently speaking to yourself with love and respect, you create a ripple effect that touches every corner of your existence. Your words, spoken with tenderness, will guide you toward the life you are meant to live. As you practice speaking kindly to yourself, you will notice that your actions begin to mirror this kindness. You will prioritize your health, your joy, your peace. You will set boundaries with ease, allow yourself the rest you need, and invite only what serves your highest good into your life. Each small choice will add up to a life that is more peaceful, more aligned with your true self, and more radiant with love. The more you speak kindly to yourself, the more you will see your reality transform into one that reflects your worth. Feel the weight of these words as they take root within you. These affirmations, these shifts in language are not just fleeting thoughts. They are the foundation for a new way of being. You are building a life of kindness, a life of self-respect, and a life that reflects the truth of who you are, worthy of love, worthy of care and worthy of all the goodness that life has to offer. Keep speaking to yourself with love and watch how the world around you begins to echo that love back to you. Remember that change happens slowly, gently, and steadily. Just as a seed takes time to break through the soil, your new language will take time to become second nature. But each moment you choose kindness, you are planting the seeds for a life that is aligned with love. In time, this will become your new reality, a reality where you speak to yourself with the utmost tenderness and respect, and where that language shapes every aspect of your life. In this new reality, you are not only speaking to yourself with kindness, you are embodying kindness, and it becomes your natural way of being. You will notice your inner world becoming more peaceful, your actions more compassionate, and your relationships more harmonious. Keep nurturing your language and let it lead you to a life of grace, ease, and love. As you continue on this journey, remember, your words shape your world. Speak to yourself with love, and the world will reflect that love back to you. Every day is a new opportunity to speak with kindness, to step into your power, and to create the life you are destined to live. As you continue this practice of speaking to yourself with kindness, notice how the subtle shifts accumulate, weaving themselves into the fabric of your life. Every day, you have the opportunity to reaffirm your worth, to soften your inner dialogue, and to step more fully into the person you are becoming. This journey of self-compassion is not a destination. It is a gentle unfolding that takes place one breath, one word, and one kind thought at a time. The truth is, you already possess everything you need to begin this transformation. You have the ability to speak to yourself with love, to create a space within you that is as kind and nurturing as the world around you deserves to be. You've been this compassionate and wise all along. You are simply remembering how to live it. Let these words sink deeply into your being. You are worthy of love and kindness, starting with the love and kindness you give yourself. You don't have to wait for others to treat you with the same warmth you wish for. It begins within, with the way you speak to your own heart. This is the foundation for all of your relationships, both with others and with yourself. When you speak to yourself with love, you invite the world to meet you there. You create a life that is not built on harsh expectations or perfection, but on compassion and understanding. As you go forward, allow this practice to become your rhythm. In the quiet moments, when your mind starts to churn with judgment, bring yourself back with a gentle phrase, "I am allowed to speak kindly to myself." In times of doubt or fear, remind yourself, "I can trust my voice." In moments of confusion or overwhelm, pause and say softly, "I am worthy of peace." These words are not just affirmations. They are lifelines. They keep you anchored in the truth of who you are, no matter the noise of the world around you. As your language shifts, so too will your actions. You will begin to move through life with a sense of ease, no longer fighting against yourself, but instead working in harmony with the loving energy that flows through you. Your days will become more grounded, more intentional, and more infused with the light of self-compassion. Your body will respond, releasing tension, softening its grip, and opening up to the flow of life in a way that feels natural and effortless. In time, you will see how this practice transforms not only your relationship with yourself, but also your relationship with others. When you speak to yourself with kindness, you begin to extend that same kindness outward. Your words become bridges instead of barriers, and your presence becomes a gentle invitation for others to treat themselves with the same care. This is how your kindness ripples outward, creating a world where love and understanding grow with each compassionate act. And so, as you close this chapter and carry forward the seeds of self-kindness, remember this: you are always worthy of speaking to yourself with the utmost tenderness. This is not something you must earn. It is simply your birthright. Allow it to flow freely, without hesitation, without doubt. Let it be the air you breathe, the ground you stand on, and the path you walk. When you speak to yourself with kindness, you align with your true nature, the nature of love, peace, and joy. You are healing, you are growing, and you are stepping into the fullness of who you have always been meant to be. Take one more deep breath and let it fill every corner of your being. Allow the love you have for yourself to rise and fill your heart. Know that you are enough, right here, right now. The universe honors you, and so do you. You are worthy of all the love you can give yourself.